If you want to be authentic, you have to develop the willingness to look bad to yourself and other people. Hi my babies, welcome back to today's shape, and if you're new here, welcome to this channel. We're very much interested in personal growth, lifestyle and food. So as you can see, we're still on the level up series, and today we are going to be talking about how to stay authentic. I'm so excited about this video because this is the real leveling up in your 20s, and this will enable you live a regret-free life in general. Now, in a world like ours where it is difficult to stay true to ourselves because of the influence on society and different things on how we should look, what we should do, what career we should go into, and how we should perceive, it is very difficult to stay authentic to who we are. So let's get right into this video. If you don't know, now you know that most things we say and think are things that we have read about or heard someone say, and so therefore we tend to run with these ideas. So I want you to pause this video and ask yourself one thing you genuinely, truly believe in. Now you have the answer. I want you to make it a habit that when you start speaking and deep down you feel uneasy or you just think that that's not your idea, I want you to stop and try to pick out words that sit right with you and what you truly believe in, and start to talk about those things instead. It's easier to keep up with a persona that's not you. This can be because of different reasons, but mainly because you want to be seen in a different light, either good or bad. Unfortunately, we are in a world where everyone thinks they know what's best for you. We are told how to dress, what kind of career to go into, how to be perceived, what to do in general. And sometimes we get really carried away and forget to pause and ask ourselves what we truly want and who we are. That's why we see almost everyone doing the same thing, wearing the same clothes, starting the same business, using the same aesthetics, and when you ask why, there's no original answer, because deep down this is not them. This is not necessarily your fault, because we are made to believe that if we follow a certain path, it is safe and good, and if we don't, it is bad and unsafe. So I would like to say that we can only be authentic to the degree that we know ourselves. And this is scary because we can only be authentic to the degree that we are self-aware. And as you know, a lot of us are not self-aware. Some of us are copies. We tend to copy things we think are succeeding in other people. In order to be self-aware, let's talk about how to stay authentic. I would just like to explain authenticity in simple words. It's basically what's on the inside reflecting on what's on the outside. I want you to pause this video and ask yourself if what's on your inside is a direct reflection of what's on your outside. Now that you have your answer, I want you to be conscious about it. So ask yourself what is real about you and decide on how to share this realness with the world. If you want to be authentic, you have to develop the willingness to look bad to yourself and other people. Now, does that sound easy? No, it doesn't. Because the human ego is centered around being good, but this is essential to be authentic. We have to face and work on what is real about us. And real includes both sides, positive and negative. The heart of being authentic is being vulnerable, because most times hiding our vulnerability is why we become inauthentic. A lot of our real truth is hidden in our vulnerable aspects. For example, when you say to someone, what you did was so selfish, you don't pay attention to anyone but yourself. But this is just a defense, and it only represents anger, and anger is just a small fraction of what is real. Being authentic might look something like, that was terrifying and it made me feel like I didn't matter. One of the major ways to stay authentic in these scenarios is to ask yourself, what is the opposite of defending myself right now? Whatever you are trying to defend is the vulnerability you need to be authentic about. Being authentic involves the whole truth, and that involves a whole range of emotions. Finally, the root of authenticity is knowing how you feel and admitting how you feel to people. We are living in an emotional dark age, and I can see how this can be difficult. However, we have to be conscious about staying authentic. This brings me to the end of the video. I hope you learned a thing or two. Remain self-aware and stay authentic. Bye my babies, we'll see you in our next video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to stay positive. Bye.